All right, let's do it.
Okay, welcome everyone. This is a hot seat call with the one and only Danny Sanchez. You guys saw her at Summit speaking her story, which seriously was so empowering and motivating, and I absolutely loved hearing from you. And Gal, we had to get you on this call. You're a 10-star in 10 months, and we need to know exactly what you are doing. So Daniela, why don't you kind of kick us off, kind of tell us your Beachbody journey so far,
Yes.
and then we can kind of open it up for questions.
All right, guys, ladies, guys. Okay, so my name is Danny, and I actually just celebrated my 1 year anniversary or birthday with Beachbody on July 17th. That was last week. And I think it's really, really important to kind of tell you where I was at prior to Beachbody, which is why I made sure to include that in my speech at Summit. I was a personal trainer prior to this. So I was doing that for 3 years before Beachbody. I was training one-on-one, and I also had clients online. So I was coaching ladies all over the U.S., personalized workouts, their macros. I was doing all that. I was really into bodybuilding. So I did that for 3 years. Always knew about Beachbody, but I was just hooked, with the gym. And I finally gave in after following Beachbody coaches. I tried Lift 4, so I was convinced that I can do this. I just had to figure out how to transition my clients, personal training clients, and the ones online as well, into Beachbody. So that's where I was at prior, and I think it's important for you guys to know that because I am not special. I am not doing, I believe that I'm not doing anything you girls are not doing. I might be wrong, but because I was doing this prior, I already had a lot of people following that trusted me. And I think that's key. It's really, really important to build relationships. Don't expect people to trust you right away. I always tell my new coaches this, and this is not trying to be mean, but very realistic, okay? If you're brand new to working out and all of a sudden you're like, hey guys, I'm an online coach, come and join my challenge, no one's gonna take you serious. That's honest truth. You have to build relationships. So that is why I was able to get to 10-star in 10 months, because a lot of the people that have been joining my challenges or working coaches already trusted me. So that's who I am. Sydney wanted me to cover how I recruit coaches. And I get coaches from everywhere. Just like, I don't know her name, from the National Wake Up Call yesterday. There's challengers that become working coaches, and then there's those that just join right away as working coaches. So I get from both groups. I have a application on my bio. I'm sure a lot of you girls already have that, for working coaches. So that application is there for anyone that wants to join whenever they want to join. So it's there. And when someone fills out that application, I make sure that I reply within 24 hours and I jump on a call with them one-on-one. Okay. So that's what I do with the ones that fill out the application. Now, if someone fills it out on Tuesday and Wednesday, I have a sneak peek, then I'll go ahead and, put them in the sneak peek. But if it's like Saturday, I am not going to make them wait until Wednesday. I'm going to jump on a call with them. And these calls, girls, are so, so, so good. And I've been doing so many things to get working coaches in the last year. Things that I was doing in the very beginning stopped working, usually in the 3-month mark. And I'm like, okay, I need to switch things up. But these one-on-one calls always work. They always work. So when I was a baby coach, I feel like I can stop saying I'm a baby coach because I hit 1 year. But when I was a baby coach, like a little infant coach, I was doing one-on-ones. So whoever, I would go on my stories and I would invite, guys, I'm doing this business, join me, side income, side job. And I would do one-on-one calls. I got to the point where I was doing 7, 8 calls a day. I lose my voice really quick. So I was like, okay, Danny, it's time for you to switch things up. You can't be doing this every single day. And then when I do something for too long, like it stops working and I stop enjoying it. So I was like, okay, you got to switch things up. And that's when we started doing Zoom calls, like a sneak peek where I would do it for my team once a week. I would do this, jump on, introduce myself, and just talk about what we do as coaches, commission, bonuses, trips, everything. And it would usually last about an hour. And after that, I would have all my coaches follow up with whoever they invited. Okay, so I was doing that. So I did one-on-one calls, stopped doing that. And then I was doing sneak peeks as a team. All my team would invite, we were doing it on Thursday. So we would start promoting the beginning of the week on Monday. We would start promoting sneak peeks, look into Coach Life. And then Thursday, we would jump on a call Thursday evening. I would talk. I would have other coaches talk to share their story, why they joined, how their life has changed. As I started creating leaders, they were helping me with these sneak peeks, so it was a lot easier for me. But then I hit like 4 months in after doing that, it stopped working. I wasn't signing people up. Like I was doing it so often, once a week, that it wasn't exciting for my followers. They were like, it's not a big deal. She does them every week. So I'm like, okay, we need to stop doing these every week. We went down to 2 weeks, every twice a month. And then it was still like very, very slow. And I decided to do a different type of sneak peek, which is what I'm doing right now. And that's creating a team page. I know I've seen a lot of, I'm not saying you guys, but a lot of coaches are starting to do this. It's a team page where I invite whoever wants to join, and then it's 3 days. It's a video every day for 3 days. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I've been doing that for 2 months now, and it's working. What I do with that, I do it once a month because I think I got to a point in my business where I need to step back. I have done so much for my coaches, and now they need to step it up. Like, I want leaders, and if I'm doing everything for them, there's no way they're going to become leaders. So I told the girls, look, I'm going to be doing the sneak peek in the team page. I'm filming these videos for you girls. I'm going to be active in stories during the 3 days, but I need you guys to be involved. And I need you girls to jump on one-on-one calls with people that are interested in coaching. Just because it's done once a month doesn't mean that's their only chance to join your team. I hope that you are doing one-on-one calls. You're meeting up with people, locals, at Starbucks, and you're talking to them about the business. Don't wait for a sneak peek. So the sneak peek is a private page. It's my team page, and every day I share a video. The first video is where they meet me, their mentor. I introduce myself. I tell them a little bit, who I am, and I tell them what they're expected to see in the next 2 days. Okay. Now, when this video is uploaded, it's on the link. I jump on stories. And I'm like, hey guys, I am so excited you are here. Video number 1 is up. Go ahead and watch it. And also, I just posted something on my feed. I want to know who you are and who invited you. So on this post, they share their name, a little bit about themselves, and who invited them, because I want to make sure that my coaches are showing them love. I want to make sure that they're leaving them comments. And after every single video that goes up, so day 1, my coaches are reaching out and following up. Hey girl, what did you think about video number 1? Are you excited? I don't want to make it easy for them where they get comfortable and everything is done for them. And I also don't want them to, the videos are up, I'll follow up when video number 3 is, when they watch video number 3. No, like, I feel like that's lazy. They need to follow up after every video and be there to answer every question. Video number 2 is a day of the life of a coach, of online coach. So video number 2, I have One of my coaches who filmed that, I purposely asked her to film that because she's growing her team, and I want to make sure that her girls are seeing her face. When she's one of my top coaches, so I made sure she was doing video number 2. She takes them through a day of coach life, and what else? And video number 3 is how much they have to invest in a challenge pack, bonuses, compensation, and answering questions that usually new coaches, like new girls that I want to join, ask. And then after that, after video number 3 is up, I jump on stories and say, hey guys, video number 3 is up. After you watch it, if you're ready, registration is now open. Go ahead and reach out if the person that invited you hasn't reached out already, and let them know what you think, or let them know that you're ready. You're ready to start this business and start learning. So that is what I'm doing as far as recruiting working coaches, how I'm inviting. Do you girls have any questions? I know that the chat, let me see if there's questions on the chat. Do you have an outline? Okay, so what I spoke on the videos, So number 1 is I introduce myself, meet your mentor. Number 2, a day in the life of a coach. And number 3 is how much, what's included in the challenge pack, how much it is, how much they're investing, compensation plan, bonuses, and that's it. Do you guys have any questions? Like I said, we're only doing this once a month because I want to create leaders. They're doing their part as one-on-one calls. I'm actually doing something, and I is something that I thought about at Summit. I have a lot of local followers. I used to be a personal trainer at a local gym, so a lot of people follow me, a lot of people that I was training at the gym. And 99%, I only have 2 girls that are out of state, are from LA. So I'm very lucky that I get to see my girls every 3 months. I do a team outing, but a lot of them are here from Downey. I live in Downey, and I want to start doing sneak peeks. Well, it's not really sneak, but they're going to get to meet me in person, meet up with them, whether it's at a Starbucks, at a park. I'm thinking like 5 girls, and treat it like a job interview. Like, treat it like a job interview where I get to know them and I get to explain and show them, hey, look, this is a website that we use. This is the app that we use. This is where the workouts are going to be at. This is the tracker where you track your shake. And you're going to watch these videos to learn about the business, and just talk to them. Tell them when team calls are, answer any questions that they have, compensation plan. But that really sets the tone of how serious I am about my business. I've learned to be very, very picky with who, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but who I want to be, part of my tribe, because I'm going to be traveling with these girls. I want girls that really, really want to change their lives. And when I invite to sneak peeks, I start on Monday, and I'm always talking about my job, by the way. So if you follow me, I'm a mom of 2 boys. I'm an online coach. I was a trainer. I'm a wife, blah, blah, blah. So I'm always talking about my job. So when I'm inviting, it's not like, oh, you're a coach. Like, Monday comes, hey guys, I'm opening slots for this month. I only do a sneak peek once a month. So I technically only open slots once a month. I'm opening 10 slots this month for the month of July. I'm starting my the 3-day sneak peek on Wednesday. And this is who I'm looking for, okay? I want girls who want a make side income. You don't have to leave your job to do this. I don't want you to do that. But I want dreamers. I want girls who are not afraid to get out of their comfort zone. And I let them know who I'm looking for. And I let them know, this is so important, because I've learned from it from the beginning. I never, ever, ever want someone to join my team thinking it's easy. It is not easy. It is not easy. So I make sure that they know that, hey, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm so glad that I love my job, because if I didn't, I would have quit a long time ago. It's not easy, but I promise you that if you take the tools that I teach you and you run with it, you're going to be very, very successful. I promise you, if you get out of your comfort zone and you try new things, you're going to be very, very successful. But it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
So are these ran on Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram. I have
You
yet
have like a
to
private page on Instagram. You have like a private business page on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was kind of like hard in the beginning, because I created a team page and I made it private. But when I was inviting to sneak peeks, I got so many invites. You know, everybody that wanted to watch these videos, that were curious about Coach Life. They wanted to know what the hype was about. And I approved everyone. And then I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, I stopped thinking. I was thinking that for like 2 minutes. It's like anybody can join, you know, other coaches can join. You guys can join and you guys can see them. And that's just something that you have to deal with. At the end of the day, whoever joins your sneak peek, if they want to be part of your team, your tribe, if they like, they're going to join you because they like you. So it doesn't matter if other coaches get these ideas. I'm sharing this idea because I want you guys to try it. It's working for me. Whoever you invite, if they love you, you know what you're all about, they're going to join you. If they don't, then they're going to find another Beachbody coach. Simple as that.
Okay. Question we had is, can you share more about your one-on-one calls? How do you keep them short and how do you close them?
Oh my God. Keep them close. Keep them short. I don't think I can do that. How do I handle it? Like, what do I talk about? I share my story in the beginning, how I was coached, how I had a successful business prior to this. So my story is a lot different. Like, I didn't go into this because of the money. Now that I know the money's there, I'm like, oh my God, like, of course. But I share my story and I just talk to them, and I make sure that at the end, I ask them, what's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. I don't want you to leave, you know, with any question, you know, are you hesitant because your husband might not believe in this? Because girl, I get you. You know, I didn't tell my husband until I had Diamond. I told him 30 days later because I wanted to be like, hey, look what I did in 30 days. I'm a Diamond coach. And then he would be like, oh, wow, you did all that without me finding out. So I try to really get in their head and explain exactly what we do, and then make sure, like, to close them, make sure that I'm there to answer every question. And this is what I've learned, girls. I am not, and this is how I train my girls as well. Don't be pushy. And I mean, you can take my advice or whatever, it's your business, but no one wants a pushy person. Like, they're going to do it if they want to do it. You cannot force anyone. You can, if they're saying they don't have time, then of course say, girl, yes, you do have time. You know, as a new coach, you don't have to invest hours in it. Okay. But if someone's like excuse after excuse after excuse, you don't want them part of your team. I'm sorry. I know I don't, because they're already looking for excuses. So I'm not pushy. I try to train my girls to not be like that as well. You know, always leave that door open. But the one-on-one calls, I just go over everything as far as where I was at, where I'm at now, the challenge pack. I haven't showed transformation pictures. I really should. You girls should as well. But yeah, I usually make sure that I do it within 45 minutes. That's the reason why I stopped doing it, because my throat. I was getting so many girls, and then that's why I stopped doing one-on-ones. I started doing Zoom calls once a week, and then now I'm doing the sneak peek once a month. But still jumping on one-on-one calls here and then I'm gonna start doing the whole meetup, job interview type of thing, where I get to know them. I feel like that's gonna be really, really successful, because a lot of people have been following me for a while, and the trust and just giving them that time, that attention is going to be everything. I know it's going to be worth it. So I'll follow up and let you girls know how that works when I do it. Let me see questions.
I'd love to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Jess.
So first of all, I want to thank you, because I feel like you pushed the envelope for all of us of realizing what's possible. Like to go 10-star in 10 months is such an awesome thing. And I think for all of, at least for me, I was like, oh, wow, like that's a thing. Like you could actually do that. So thank you for that. It's so inspiring. And one of the questions I have for you is obviously you started and immediately you started producing diamonds. Otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do this. So even though you're shifting some things now, if you think looking back, what do you think that was for you? Like from the beginning, I know you had the following and you must have been recruiting and coaching, but how did you get those first people to be like, okay, let's all go diamond together?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys already do this, but I run a challenge twice a month. The only way people are going to the only way your coaches are going to grow, get to diamond, get to 1-star and above is if they're inviting. And I can't say that enough. If there's only one challenge a month, I mean, they can only invite for one challenge. That's it. So I do 2 challenges a month. That helps them a lot because they're inviting, they're signing people up. And not only this, I know that some coaches say, oh, I don't want my girls to get to diamond with discount coaches. Now, I don't agree with that because discount coaches are, one, you're giving them a discount because they're going to fall in love with the product. So you're doing a good thing. And 2, they help you rank. You're not doing anything wrong. At the end of the day, most discount coaches that fall in love with the product end up becoming working coaches, so they won't drop. But of course, a discount coach is not guaranteed and you can't rely on them. So a lot of my diamonds at the very beginning, until people trusted them, got to diamond with discount coaches. That doesn't mean that they got to diamond and they stopped working. The hustle stopped. Oh, I got to diamond. Diamond, honestly, diamond is a big, every rank my girls hit is a big deal. But diamond is not everything. Once you get to diamond, it's like you got to keep going. You got to keep going. So in the beginning, discount coaches, especially during a bonus period, we sign discount coaches like crazy. Okay, now how do I convert that discount coach into a working coach? They check in once a week, you know, their progress pictures. This is how I do it with I have discount coaches too, in like my second account. If I'm seeing that they're getting amazing results, I'm like, hey girl, I'm so sure your family is noticing the changes in your body. Your friends, they're asking you, right? And she's like, oh my God, yes. You need to, seriously, I think you need to join the team. I think you should be part of the sneak peek, you know, just watch those videos, see what it's all about, because you are showing that our product works and you can make really good money if you decide to join. Okay, so they join the sneak peek and they decide to become working coaches. But they're already discount coaches, so you don't have to send them the email. You don't have to go through all that. They're working coaches. And that's how I started as well in the beginning, girls. I can say that what I'm making as far as like volume, like retail because of clients is not a lot. I can say because I rather like have backup and have discount coaches that will later become working coaches that will help me rank later than clients. That's just how I feel. I have girls who are like, oh my God, no, I can't do that. And of course I tell them they can when they're discount coaches. And then this is what I say, hey, look, you don't have to be a working coach, but if you have your neighbor, you have your aunt, you have your friend telling you how amazing you look, please, please, please let me know. Do not send them to me. I don't want their money, but I want to put them under you. I want to, give you that commission for spreading the word. And once I do that, I show them how to send the email. Once I do that, they're like, oh my God, I can totally do this without working so hard. I can just be the product of the product, walking around, whoever compliments me, I can be like, hey, yeah, let me give you info. And then I send them the email and they sign up. If they do that, girls, I don't mind. I put them part of my challenge group and they get the support. So that's what. Let me see. Can you share your handle? my Instagram handle, my team, I'll share both.
And then, guys, if you have questions, you can take yourself off mute, too. I think she's answered most of them that are in here. Or your onboarding process. What's your onboarding process with a new coach?
Okay, so they get their welcome email, and they have to watch. So I'm going to tell you because it was working in the very, very beginning, and then it stopped working. So I'm like, I got to switch things up. So when I joined, I got my videos from my uplines, like 3 above. And there were 20 videos. And yes, I learned a lot, and it worked in the beginning, but then it was like not working for me, and it was a red flag. And I can understand why it stopped working. When they join, they're so excited. They're coming out of a sneak peek. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to make money. I'm going to join a part of a sisterhood, a team. And then they take so long to watch these videos. Please do not provide 20 videos. Don't do that. If they're watching 20 videos, it's going to take them so long to watch them. And by the time they're done, they're kind of like over it, honestly. Like they're so over it because it was way too long. So I stopped doing that. I was like, I need to film my own videos. They need to see my face. And they need to see my face, how excited I am that they joined. So I have 7 videos. I honestly don't have the maybe I have them right here. The 7 videos, very, very short and simple. We do not want to overwhelm anyone, okay? Even though I watched those 20 videos, I didn't learn everything. We're always learning. So simple videos that get to the point. Hey, this is your back office. This is what it looks like. This is where you can see your paycheck. This is how you send an email. Simple. And then after the 7 videos, I have a new coach call. I have a new coach call, and everyone invites their new coaches. I host it. Also, if they have new coaches, they have to be part of the call. Okay? They have to, leaders, they need to be there. They need to be involved. I don't make it easy for them. So if you're if your new coach is going to be part of the new coach call, I expect you there as well. If she has a question, I expect you to step up and answer it. Okay? So I have a new coach call. I go over the Success Club tracker. I think it's key. I love it. I think Beachbody did an amazing job with it. So I go over that. I go over simple invites. I did a Spanish presentation at Summit, and I shared simple invites. And that is something that I learned from the very beginning. It was last summer. It was last July. I remember sitting at Starbucks and inviting, and sending so much information, like crazy information, where they would get overwhelmed and they would not join. They probably felt like they were signing their life away. So I provide in the new coach call simple invites so they can start inviting. And I remember watching a training video. I was a male coach. I don't know his name, but I remember he did a training for not the round table, the other one, the champion page. And he said the problem with new coaches, not starting right away is because they think that they can't invite right away. They think they wait for the right moment to invite when they know everything. And that's a lie. You're never going to know everything. I'm still learning. So I tell my coaches, after this call, you watch the videos, you join the new coach call. You, of course, don't know everything, but you are going to invite starting now. Okay? If you get stuck, you reach out to me, you reach out to your upline coach, but don't wait a month, 2 months until you know everything and you start inviting. You start inviting right now. So.
How often do you do your new coach calls?
Well, right now I'm doing that sneak peek once a month. So for sure the week after. And girls, I forgot to mention this. The sneak peek, I open it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the 3 videos. And I leave the videos up during the weekend, and registration closes, to put that, okay, because I like to get my working coaches as a group. It's very overwhelming if I'm getting new coaches every week. I can't do that. I was doing it and I was like, this is too much. It's like the same information, doing the same thing over and over. You stop enjoying it. I stop enjoying things when it's too much. Okay. Now I close the registration on Sundays, and then they start watching the videos. They start working out, and then I do a new coach call when all of them are done with the 7 videos. So I do it once. But like I said, if somebody fills out the application online, of course, my door is always open. I give them the information. If they want in, they join. Then I'll do like a new coach call with them individually. But honestly, that hardly ever happens. I do it in a group. So once, maybe sometimes twice a month.
Okay, so are your new coaches inviting to coaching right away or starting off with boot camps?
So my new coaches, I actually have a really big group that just started, and we have MM100 starting on Monday. So I had a team call yesterday, and I didn't know whether to have them invite for MM100 because, 100 days is a lot of days for a new coach. But I told them, look, it's going to be awesome for you to cross out every day, that calendar, the 100. So start inviting right now. Share that you are part of a new team, that you're about to work out on Monday. Invite, but don't use join my challenge. Going back to people, taking you serious as someone new, to be like, hey, join my challenge. I'm a coach now. Like, I'm just saying it like from, if I would be watching, it's going to take a while for me to be like, oh, she's in this for real. So I tell them to share, hey, I'm about to start a program. I joined this team. I'm so excited. It's 100 days with 30-minute workouts. I want 2 people to join me. I want to do it with someone. So they're inviting in a way like, come join me, not in a way like, hey, let me coach you. All of a sudden I'm a fitness expert. Like, let me go do my, like, it's come join me. Let's do this together. Imagine what 100 days will do to our body, yeah. So that's how I'm doing it.
It's so good. Such like a simple reminder again. It's just like, who's going to come do this with me? I love it. Okay, guys, any questions?
I have one more really quick about your Instagram sneak peek. So since you have that period of time that you're running your sneak peek, and sorry if I missed this, but do you delete everything and then restart over? Or
so I take down the videos. So the videos go down. And then I take down delete the post, like video number 1, video number 2. I have those saved. And then I re-upload them when I'm doing a new sneak peek. So my bio, it says day 1 starts and then the day that it starts. Yeah, so I do delete it and then I re-upload it again.
And all the same people who are following you on Instagram, they stay following you then, right? Like if they join.
Yes, because, keep in mind, if they joined a sneak peek and they didn't join, when I'm doing another one, they're going to be curious. They're still watching. So they're going to be seeing, they're going to be the same videos. I'm probably going to film new ones in 3 months. But I don't delete them. I don't block them so they can't follow me. I had a girl who, I shared this with my team yesterday. We had a team call. I had a one-on-one call with her September, so almost a year ago. So you guys I always share this with my girls because I never want them to think that I'm special, that this is easy for me. Like, I have seasons where like crickets, seriously, and it's not easy. So I had this one-on-one call with this girl who has been following me for years on my fitness page. And it was back in September. And I remember it was September because I was actually in Europe. I was in Paris celebrating my 30th birthday. And I did this one-on-one call. I told her what it was all about. And I was sure she was going to join, but she didn't. And, I said, it's not your time. It's okay. My door is always open. Well, this girl joined my sneak peek last week after a year, almost a year. And she finally joined on Saturday. Okay, so it's sometimes they won't join right away, and that's okay. They're not ready. I'm not pushy. Now this girl who said yes after 10 months, who joined on Saturday, is almost at Emerald. She'll be Emerald by tonight. So I feel like I truly believe that if they're not ready, they're not ready. They need to want it.
That's so good. Okay, guys, any questions? We have about 10 minutes left.
The videos, I think we were wondering on Instagram. So I don't know how long your short videos are, but do you do IGTV videos, or are they uploaded to YouTube and linked?
The sneak peek ones?
Yes.
There are Zoom calls because I'm just talking to them. So I just, the same link from Zoom after. So I record my Zoom calls, and then it goes into my cloud, and they give you a link. And then I make that link shorter, and then yeah, that's it. They click on the link, and it takes them to the video. I know that one, yeah. So the first video goes directly on my bio. And then once it's day 2, I do the link tree. I say tree link all the time. The link tree. And then I add video 1. They'll see video 1, video 2. If you girls go to my account, my team account, you'll see it right there. The videos are still up. And then video 3, and then by Sunday night, I delete them all. And most likely, I said I was going to leave them until Tuesday, so I'll most likely delete them on tonight. So if you're going to do that, go ahead and do that now, because I'm going to delete the videos tonight. Do you girls have any questions, concerns?
Seriously, this was so good, so much material. And I love that you're just so like open, like come join me, watch my videos. Like that's what makes Beachbody so different from all the other companies. So I really appreciate you sharing and being open. Okay, anything else? Last question? We good? Okay, well, I really, really, really appreciate you. I mean, this was incredible. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you guys, everyone else. We'll pick back up the calls first week of August, maybe second. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.